Well, look at the people coming in. Hello, on XIV, Ranston. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. And everyone else who might be lurking in the chat. Also, who the fuck just texted me? Yeah, hello, friends. I hope everyone is just as excited as I am. Except for talking a lot. But see, you know what? I just got a new drink. It took a sippy before, but just for you, Luna, I will take another one. Also, hello. Welcome. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. To swap over real fast the actual game we're playing tonight, which obviously is going to be 14.
Of course, haha, Sephiroth do the funny stab.
I'm assuming we're talking about the Magic collab.
Oh shit! Hello, Bliss.
Hello. Oh, you turn off this music real quick. There we go.
Oh, that's what you were doing in Jeep.
Yeah.
I was like harassing you.
Oh.
I didn't realize you were. Oh, no, not like messaging you. I was harassing you like with emotes and shit.
Oh, yeah. No, that was fair. Right. So there's the. I see minions around the corner. Okay. Who wants to do prizes?
Oh, did they all just get?
Wow, everybody's. Why are the minions just trapped in the corner? Everyone's down here.
That's so funny.
That's so weird. Okay. Also, then we got a little audience tonight.
Yeah.
Anyways, who wants to do the prize handouts real quick for me? I guess.
Sure.
Okay. Anybody who pre-reg gets 5.
Oh god, I gotta look at the pre-reg list again. It's over here. Aha!
You want some friends to watch too? Well, I appreciate you inviting people to come watch tonight. And I see we have.
Wait. Huh. But Iblis, if the pre-registrations get 5, then this isn't enough.
I mean, do we have any extra signups?
Oh well, isn't there gonna what about the ones for the audience?
Fine, do it 3 then.
Thank you.
3 for Reg, and then 1 for unregged. Also, Linda, thank you so much for the 10 biddies. I appreciate you.
My Sip Blacks got fused together. Give me a sec.
It's fine.
Well, what else was it? It was the candy, the Sip Black, and what else?
Pumpkin orange.
Oh, okay. I think that got fused together too. 1 second.
But anyways, while you're sorting that, I'll go ahead and start. Hello everyone, welcome. I see we have chairs filled out a little bit tonight. My name is Iblis. I am your usual host on these Glam contests and your streamer. And we're having our 4th, 5th, I always forget the number, I think it's 4th, Halloween Glam contest. Thank you guys very much for being here tonight, greatly appreciate it. And I am joined once again by my wonderful judges. Har, we've already heard you talk, so Zach, you come up first and introduce yourself.
Amazing.
You want me to come up there and introduce myself?
Just come up and introduce yourself real quick.
Hello, I'm Zach. I'm also known as the Blossoming Lily. I am, just like with trick-or-treating interactions, a big fan of short and sweet interactions, so watch yourself today, and that's all I will say on that matter.
Alright, thank you, Zach. Alright, Har, your turn.
Alright, give me 1 second. Just trading one thing. I'll be there in a sec. Okay, I'll come back to everybody else. Give me. Right. Hello, everybody. It's me, Ahar. You guys should know me from most of Iblis's streams. I'm the Headless Horseman. Yes.
Thank you, Har. I love how these progressively get shorter and shorter, like every year. There's just gonna be one year where Har just says Har and walks off stage. I know it.
Har.
Or,
Oh,
but anyways, those are your judges for tonight. And then we're gonna quickly go over the rules. For those of you who have been here before, you know this by this point, but this is for the new faces at home. So the rules are pretty simple. Just come up, introduce yourself. You're allowed a short little performance of sorts to like introduce us to who you are in character / costume. If your costume's just an original costume, please tell us it's an original costume. Keep these performances not terribly long. We obviously don't want repeat of a certain year where one performance took 20 minutes. I'm not gonna say any more than that, Lunar. But yeah, that's more or less it. Please see Har for your prizes. Renton Ventus in game. He will be passing out prizes. If you pre-register, you get a little bit extra. If you did not pre-register, then you get what you get. Also, please note that chat will be visible the entire time. That was once. That's still enough to make a rule out of it. Yes, chat will be visible on screen the entire time. So just to be like, hey guys, I'm Zidane from Final Fantasy IX, and that's all we more or less need, but obviously we're not going to stop you from going above and beyond, so, you know, do what you want, but please be civil of, or courteous, I should say, that's not the word civil, of the judges' time, the audience's time, and the contestants' time. Also, if you are in the audience specifically, I'm going to ask that you turn your display log messages off. You're fine if you're on stage. Skits are fun. I mean, you can make it a short skit. Like, I think that what Ziv and Baja did is like a perfect length, for example, of a skit. Yeah, like I said, if you're in the audience, please turn display log message off. This just helps us not clutter chat. And if you're the current performer, you're fine to use either yell or shout, either or. Otherwise, we ask that the audience members just use say. And also, please act like an audience member and such. And yeah, that's more or less about it. I don't think I'm really forgetting anything else that I usually say at this point. Yeah, I think that's more or less it. So thank you all very much. To the members who pre-register, you are fine to head backstage. If you are wanting to participate now, I'll give you guys a couple of moments. Please message either Hato or Renton, and they will get you added. I need to turn myself on busy before I forget, and someone DMs me something they shouldn't. Also, if you are backstage, please put away your minions. We don't want them accidentally creeping through the back of the stage and then interrupting someone else's performance. And also to our audience members in the back, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys being here. But anyways, I guess with that, are my judges ready?
yeah.
I have my very specific, particular little 2-minute hourglass ready.
Alright. And so I guess while I am setting up one small thing on my end real fast, just so I make sure I'm ready. What are we hoping to see tonight, judges? Anything in particular, or just excited in general, or?
I want to see something super spooky.
Okay, Har wants a big spookerton glam. Zach, what about you?
I'd like to see potentially maybe a spooky twist on maybe just a regular, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I know there's a lot of cosplay aspects to Halloween as well that's out there, so I don't mind seeing some of that, but maybe spooky twist to already existing media that isn't originally spooky.
Okay.
Like Zidane, but he's dead.
I mean, you know what? That would be spooky, I guess, so that does fit. And hello, Soul. Welcome, welcome. And yes, I'm looking forward to some good claims, too. And also, if you hear the music cut out for just a moment, that is me copy-pasting the order for who's going up. So, I guess with that, we're good to go ahead and get started. So, first up, we have... And I promise you, this is completely randomized for the order. I did do this before streaming. We also had no last-minute entries, correct?
No one messaged me yet.
Okay. with that, Raven Star Guide, please come up on stage whenever you're ready. I can't believe that's all like gunpoint to watch. Well, Spooky Dino, I appreciate you being here watching all the same. Doesn't feel random. I promise you it's random.
It only doesn't feel random because you're first.
Yeah, you may start your performance whenever you're ready. Well, I didn't have time to prepare, but I have an original claim for you again. Okay. As I debated how to win this year, trying to with going with no dying or just a full suit of armor like the previous years, but I decided to appeal to the other side of 14 culture. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I don't know what that means by the other side, but
None of this at least sounds at least funny.
Oh. You know what? I guess that is part of the culture at this point.
Embrace it.
Oh Lord.
And that's all I've got for you. Okay. Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at this glam real quick. So we got Ranston Spooky Sexy Samurai. For the headpiece, we have the Abyssos Hood of Striking. For our chest piece, we have the Dark Horse Champion's Coat of Striking. So that's actually just current Savage gear, which is crazy. For the gloves, we have the Titanium Gold Spiked Gloves of Striking. For the bottoms, we obviously have the 2B leggings. Boots are the 2B boots. And then for our weapon, we have the Inferno Katana. Okay, I almost thought that was a Eureka Katana for a moment there. And then, obviously, I don't think we can see any accessories on this glam. Yeah, I don't see any rings or anything, so I guess there's no real accessories of note. But, honest to God, what do you take for an entry point for tonight? What do my judges think on this one?
I love it. Like, so if I guess I'll start, but I love how, like, I always say this, Ranston's really good at making all the pieces like feel like they match together, and like the hood looks like it's part of the jacket already. I love like the Abyssos helmet and how it matches the sword, and just like all the red and black. Like, this is definitely like that. You go to the costume shop, you see those like sexy costumes they have like in the Halloween store. This gives me those kind of vibes while still like looking really spooky. I think this is like perfect. It's very fun. That's it.
Alright, Zach, you want to give your thoughts on this one?
How do you keep doing it? Like with how much in the hood? You already know how much I love color matching, even when it's subtle. And then you went above and beyond and even match particle effects with your gear. Goodness gracious.
Like, honestly, I'm just gonna applaud the effort on this glam, because like obviously, like sure we can say, oh well, like the second Pandemonium tier isn't that hard at this point. The fact that this is a current tier Savage jacket, like this is current BIS, and the fact that you grinded that for, oh I'm going to quote unquote say for this. Obviously, I don't know you don't play Samurai, but for all I know you do. Like the gloves match. Even like with the gloves not having a second dye channel on them, by the way, or a new second dye channel, the reds all going together, the katana matching the hood, as Zach said. Like you got the subtle bits of sexy skin showing. Like it's so like it's a goofy kind of sexy, like it's like sexy slasher.
Yeah,
and I think
it's like
just,
a literal parody.
Like it's so like satirical. I think it's just funny. Like, I love this. Like, I wouldn't, like, I'd probably be terrified of this if I saw this right in front of me, but it's also like that I'm strangely aroused kind of feeling you can almost get from this. Like, I think this is just, like, ingenious. This is the best way I can put it. So I overall really love this one, and I think this is great. Yeah, I think with that, any final comments we quickly want to make, or we could descend?
Maybe we are just very amused by this start.
Yeah.
I mentioned, yeah, it's like the best. We're just amused.
I just love the Abyssos helmet with the weapon so much. So
Actually, you know
perfect.
what this reminds me of in a way? It reminds me of like that one chick from Durara with like the biker helmet. I almost get like that kind of vibe where it's like a lot of like skin showing, but it's just like this fucking like creepy ass helmet. Yeah, I think this is great. Thank you very much, Raven. You may join the audience or head backstage, whichever you prefer. Alright. We already had a pretty hard hitter for this first one, but I do believe in the rest of the competition. And with that, Solomon, you may head on stage whenever you're ready. Okay, I'm in trouble. I swear to God, this is about to be a bunch of like sexy Halloween.
That's
Hi.
just realistic.
I'm here again. It's that time of year to be spooky. This is the first contest I watched when I was a sprout. I was curious and was in awe. I already was into glamming it up, and this just kind of solidified my love for looking good in battle. Though being pretty naturally is not so easy, and trying to be spooky when I'm too cute makes it hard. Instead of trying to be witty with a skid or trying too hard to make something work, I'll just cosplay something iconic. Just need a second. Okay, I'm ready now. Oh! My rugged soul. I'll use it to seal Crimson Devil again. The king and the devil are now merged. Rugged soul. I'll give you the roar that created the heaven and earth. Synchro summon called Red
my-
Nova Dragon.
I love it.
Oh, that is not where
That's a
I
good
thought
one.
we were going with this.
That's a pretty good
Now
one.
that's just short and sweet performance.
Oh, that is. Oh my god. It appears we were having some trouble with the carbuncle. You may judge. Alright, I don't even need Luna to say who this is. This is Jack Atlas. I mean, with the T,
Oh, the
okay.
T.
With the T, I see you, okay. So, we have Jack Atlas from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And we have, any headpiece? It's coffee. Oh, you're right, it is coffee. Excuse me, I forgot Jack's a very big coffee drinker. So no headpiece of note, which honestly also kind of, like, it works with Jack. It's like the only headpiece we ever really see him with is his biker helmet. But I don't think there's, like, a really good 14 representation of that. For the coat, we have the Bohemian's coat, which is the snow coat, I want to say?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Forgive me, my 13 knowledge is not the most savvy. Somewhat there, but not
Don't worry, my outside of OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Knowledge is not actually the most.
For the gloves, we have the Viera arm guards. Okay. Dang it, you know what? I'll talk about that in a moment. For the pants, we have the... Are these the new ones? Yeah, the Night of Devilry trousers. Okay, the brand new Halloween set. The boots, we've got our urban boots. I do see some earrings. I don't actually remember, did Jack wear earrings?
Not that I know of, but I think it's still neat.
I'd have to double check that, because I almost want to say he
You
did.
know he does,
Forgive us, we are fact-checking something right now on set.
Yeah, he does. What am I, I'm crazy. He has the big-ass A's.
Right, oh my god, okay, and the hard silver earrings look kind of like that. Okay, that's probably like, yeah, okay. Okay, I see you. For the necklace, we have the Hero's Necklace of Healing. Yeah, you don't see any accessory, well, any rings or bracelets, so those are irrelevant in our case. And then for our weapon of choice, we have the Aspristus Recollection? I do not... I guess it looks kind of like a dual disc in a way. Like, probably like the best you're going to really get. Unless the weapon... Well, no, because you do use the weapon to synchro summon, so... Actually, you know what? I get why you use this, because it has the white rings. Like the synchro rings, whenever you synchro summon. Okay! Okay, I see you! I see you! You know, I'm going first, fuck it. I think this is hilarious. I think this is super cute. I think this is just overall really well done. Like, the fact that you made us fact-check some of the accessories and all that, and, like, catching, like, little bits here and there, like, you know, if the Ifrit Eggy being, like, the Red Familiar, Red Nova Dragon. The coat actually works perfect for Jack Atlas. Like, even, like, the accessories, like, with the choker, the earrings. I just love it. I'm a huge 5Ds fan. This hits me personally. Like, even with the little coffee bit, the presentation was great, the glam's great. I love this. I just love this.
Assuming Iblis is done, I guess
Yeah,
I'll
I'm good. Go ahead.
next. So, I love the color accuracy. A lot of times with cosplays, you have to consider, like, can somebody recognize it? And usually, like, having that perfect match of color sets it up. And when I look at this, I see Jack Atlas. I think that's great. I also find it funny that, like a few days ago, I remember being like, "Oh, you got the Savage mounts? You clearly got to be Jack Atlas now." And then you went with it. That's very fun. The Joseph jacket is perfect. Got the popped collar. Got the you even have that little the accessory for the choker. Everything matches up, and I love the use of Summoner for the Red Nova Dragon as best you can. I think it's really great, really fun. And of course, the coffee emote.
Coffee's
Or
so
tea
good.
emote, that is coffee, but you know what I mean.
I mean, you know, he would pay $30 for a cup of coffee, so...
Get that Blue Eyes coffee.
Alright, Zach, I guess it's your turn. Assuming ours
As somebody that's very lacking in knowledge of 5Ds, I had to look up Google images of Jack Atlas, and I can, from there, have to use that to see how much effort you put into this. I'm very much efficient and see how much efficient you've made of the new second channel dyes onto this outfit. Very nice.
Yeah, there's like so much like little touch of the second dye channel, but it came out so well on this glam. Because like Jack has like a lot of like little touches like that like you would have just missed like on base like before the second die channel update, but like it just comes out so well here. All right.
I think that's all I really can say on that.
Hard. Do you have any last minute comments, or are you?
Well, as I said my piece.
Okay. I mean,
I think it's pretty fun.
I like to just give that option real fast before we move on.
You know, a comment I have able to sit down.
Am I not sitting down?
No, you're standing up.
Oh, whoops. I guess I hit a button when I didn't mean to. Okay. Well, thank you very much. You may head. Oh, gosh darn it. Go on. You may head back on stage or backstage or audience, whatever. Forgive me.
Oh.
And then with that. Dang, you guys are coming out swinging tonight. I'm actually impressed. Alright, with our next contestant. Adelius, please head on stage whenever you're ready. Greetings, everyone. Happy All Saints Week. Today I present my Glamour, Modern Goth Witch. I attempted to utilize the new dual dye channels along with the more modern-looking apparel that came with Dawn Trail, bounced a little bit of goth. After all, I think we can all enjoy a goth queen. Trust me, I think Twitter would very much agree with you.
What, just Twitter?
I mean... Not just Twitter. Thus concludes my presentation. Alright. So we've got a goth bunny witch. For our headpiece, we have... the person... Okay, so using a fashion accessory. I see you. Some gold spectacles. For our top, we have the scientist's coat. Pretty recent addition to the game. Glad to already see it being used in one of these contests. For our arm piece, we have the Viera armlets. For our bottoms, we have the Eden Morin bottoms of casting. For our shoes, we have the Valentino Emissary's boots. A couple of accessories I see. For earrings, we've got the classical earrings of casting. Those actually look very nice. I have not ever seen those before. The bracelets do not look visible, at least. Oh no, it is. It's just visible. It's one of the only one arm. Okay, so we got the Moon Ward bracelet of casting, and then for rings we have the Moon Ward ring of casting, and for our weapon of choice, which is the Acacia Rod. I am not familiar with this one, but I want to assume it's an early stage relic. I'm mistaken. I do not recognize this rod, actually.
It's a 96 weapon.
Ah, okay.
From,
well, thank you for informing me.
Huh?
Casey, right? Ah, okay, yeah, it is the 96, like, regular weapon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That actually looks a lot different seeing, like, it died and not died side by side. Okay. Alright, so I guess we've gone over the glam. Who wants to go first? Oh, gosh darn it.
I'll go ahead.
Okay.
I see those accessories matching that weapon. Like the very, very subtle, muddled sort of gray silver on the accessories, and even like the very desaturated silver gold, I guess I could put it. Oh my goodness, even almost matches the inside of your ears. I also like the, like, The thing that mostly gives away on potentially the witch-like thing is the color scheme. I like the purple and green together, and a lot of me is normally sort of a chaotic color scheme in media. I also like the choice of the jacket just because of the, maybe double check of that. Is that like a lantern at the side there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is like a
Come off
little...
as somebody who's just very confident, just going on like maybe some night walks without any fear because they know what they're doing out there, and even in eerie settings. I like it.
I guess I'll take
Go for it.
a second. Uh, so what I liked about this coming in, like you mentioned, it was a modern witch, and I was like, oh, that works together really well because I like obviously all the belts and stuff on the jacket are perfect for like especially like a modern witch. Like I think it's a very good like take on it. I love the color schemes. When I remember when I saw the purple on the coat immediately, I was like, wow, I like that. I've never used purple in the scientist coat before, but that looks really cool. Uh, the choice of the staff comes in really nice. I like the choice of the fashion accessory. Everything does scream to me modern witch, and I think that's like a really good like overall piece. Nothing seems like overbearing. The colors are all nice. It's really fun. Which I've been saying for everything tonight, but I think it's really good.
I mean, hey, we're saying that for everybody. That means everyone's doing a good job. So I think that's a
Yeah.
very like good thing to be saying. I'll go. I love it. I think it's really cute. I also love how like you indirectly match the stage, like just kind of highlighting that real quick. Like, we got some purples, some greens, like, which I think it's also just cool that you're like the first Glamour that I think we've had that realistically went with the stage in that regard. I think it's cute. I like the purples and greens. Like I like that very like toxicity awareness kind of color scheme. And again, I do see like some goth vibes in here. And like it's also a different take on goth because like I don't know, maybe like it's because I am a millennial, but whenever I imagine like goth from like early-ish 2000s, I'm like, oh, it's like black, red, and like some skulls and all that. But like this is like a good take on it. I do actually like. I think this is very cute. I definitely see like the goth vibes to it. I love again the little subtle details. Like even the earrings being from like a different set matches the bracelet and the ring pretty well. And the staff, like the orb specifically on that. I think you did a great job, and I am very impressed with this glam. And it seems like our audience is liking it too. Also, Opal is my birthstone, so I tried picking accessories that looked Opal-y. Oh, okay, I see you. Well, I think you did a great job with the Opal picks.
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
Right. Any final comments from my judges real quick, or are we good for the next one?
And now that you're pointing out that it was meant to be something like opal, I guess that makes it thematically even more fitting considering the month is supposed to be for birthstones.
Oh. Dang, we getting all the little bits out here. Okay. Alright, I guess with that, that sounds like it's our final batch of comments, so go ahead and either head backstage or join the audience, whichever you prefer. Forgive me, this is the only way I can, like, untarget the person when I'm in first person looking. Just so I can make this go a smidge faster for me for the last two. Keep in mind this is exclusively for me, it's something you guys are going to see. Alright, so with that, we'll enter our next contestant. Tsubasa, please head on stage whenever you're ready. Hi, everyone. name is Tsubasa, and I'm going to be presenting an original glam. Okay, so something original again. Please be nice with the time with me on the timers.
No promises. It takes how it pleases.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are truly blessed to have such a lively crowd today, and many interesting ones as well. Welcome to the Glamour. My name is Thanatos D. Mirpridge, and I shall be your host. May you be a famous or just ordinary, we make no difference as we take good care to treat our guests with the same hospitality. Our client's privacy is policy, so feel free to even bring your secret sweetheart with you. You may have to bring some warm clothing as it may be quite windy on the way. Our cooks serve the best delicacies in the land, and we hope we can satisfy your unsatiated hunger. Gil is never an issue here. There's even free Gil for those in need of even more. You need to vent off your latest frustrations from a wipe and savage raid with your party? We can provide your group with a personal timeout. Can't share your contradictory opinions regarding mechanics most party finders and savage raid may impose upon you. Feel free to use our warm individual spaces. Shall these accommodations prove to be inefficient, we hope our hot and relaxing baths will assist in purging your anger permanently. I was going to say preemptively. Forgive me, I can read. It is most important for us that you provide us with your full name upon your arrival. Security measures will be taken against non-compliant individuals. Our pets are no laughingstock. If you're part of our special guest list, you're invited to our exclusive pool party. And make sure to always keep the water at very cold temperatures. Oh, please excuse me for a bit. Oh. Oh!
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. This has now been locked down. It seems we have a runaway guest on our hands, and not just any, a VIP. One that holds utmost importance to my master. Oh. We're seeking the following individual. Has failed the purity test, likes to sing at bosses standing on their last legs, holds a recent grudge against Alexander, loves to create chaos with his friends, likes to dance and show off their latest cute and fashionable glamour, and most of all, possesses an insatiable hunger and anger. Why am I the one being called out? Ah yes, Zach Hartsey with a circle. Please accompany us to our special guest room. My master, Mr. Taru, wishes to have a few words with you in private. Oh no! Oh no! Right then. I'll be seeing you all on the barbecue party. I'm sure we'll get to know each other very well by the end. Okay. And And Tsubasa, just let us know whenever your macros are done, and then we can go ahead and get started.
Assuming that was. Oh.
So, have you guessed where you are? I mean, as far as I'm aware, I'm in my house. Well, that is all. Okay. So I guess since you had a Glamour change, Tsubasa, we will ask you part way to change the outfit just so we can judge the other one as well. Considering this is a dual glam performance, but we'll go over this one real quick. Actually, you know what, that works, because that way it doesn't change on the preview. Okay, so for the headpiece, we have the Knight of Devilry Horns. Our jacket is the Appointed Jacket. I do know this piece pretty well at this point. Our gloves are the Gloves of Eternal Devotion. Okay. Oh. For our pants, we have the Knight of Devilry Trousers. And then our shoes are the Boots of Eternal Devotion. Okay. I don't... Unless you have an earring, which doesn't look like you do. Oh, we do have the Coldland earring. Okay. Which would be on this ear. And then, I'm assuming it's the same gunblade for both, so then we'll go and take a look at the other glam real fast. For our headpiece, we have the Neo Kingdom hood offending. Our jacket of choice is the Scion Traveler's jacket, which I have not seen this piece in like a hot minute. For our gloves, we have the Wayfarer's fingerless gloves. Pants, we have the Edenmorn hose offending. Some old Savage gear. Okay, I see you. For the pants, we have the for shoes, we have the Rebel boots. We don't see any accessories, I believe, on this glam. Yeah, because everything else is covered. And then for our weapon of choice, we have the Asphodelos bayonet. Also, because chat pointed out, and I actually want to see this real quick. So that's just the actual outfit, but is that how that works? Oh! Okay, so chat pointed this out. With this top in specific on the second dye channel, it actually changes the color of the inner cape. I did not know that, because I have not used this piece, like, ever, because I have long hair. That's actually really cool. Okay, you know what? I'll go first, I guess, because I'm the one being hauled off to Taru, apparently. I think this is a really well done performance. Like, it was short, sweet, well, shortish enough, but, like, it was very, like, well thought out, I felt. I didn't feel like I was ever, like, dragging my feet. I felt like we were going at a steady pace. The glamour itself looks really cool. I like how you play with, like, the little purple sash on, like, I guess the imp is what I'm going to call the first glamour. And then you see that same purple, like, the inside of the coat. And, like, I love the Asphodelos gunblade. It's such a good gunblade. Like, I feel like Tataru literally just came out to hire a hitman for me to drag me back. And I feel like this is a really well done performance. The glams are both really good. And yeah, I like the color matching pretty well. I think you did a great job on this one.
Okay, I guess I'll take second then.
Sure.
So I really like, for both of them, I really like the color theme that you used on both of your glamours. I noticed the purple, funnily enough, on the cape immediately, and I was like, oh, whoa, I didn't even know you could do that. That's pretty cool. But I think the set fits really nice together because it looks like it's effectively one set, and that's, like, something that's, it's really hard to get by, and I'm a sucker for that new hood that came out, what's it called again? The Neo Kingdom hood, like, wow, that hood, it matches so many tops. Like, I love it. I think the whole thing looks cool. It's still spooky enough to like Halloween. And you know what? I think it's pretty great.
And yeah, also chat pointed out too, the asymmetric gloves also gives this like a really nice feel, especially on like this version of the glove.
Oh yeah, those Wayfarer gloves always work.
Yeah, these are very popular gloves, but ain't for good reason. Oh, and it's Jack's turn.
Yeah, even as somebody who likes a lot of things symmetrical, I do like the asymmetry of those gloves myself, admittedly. Yeah, you don't really see that chest piece very often. You did make the hood work some of it somehow. I'm amazed that even from the back, it looks like it's actually not clipping with the back side of that cape. Like I'm actually shocked that it is, and even the texturing of like the inside part of that hood seems to actually wait. Actually, I need to double check if that's just part of the hood or not, real quick. Yeah, so the inside part of that hood actually, the texturing of it that goes like covering your eye even matches the texture of the should I call it sort of the front scarf part of the cape?
Yeah, I think if you just call it that, we know what you at least mean by that point.
That's all I really have to add on to it that the others have not already mentioned.
Right. I mean,
if anything, that was just adding on top of what others mentioned.
I mean, hey, to be fair, that's kind of more or less how we do these sometimes. So yeah, I think this overall came out very well. I think the judges like it too. And thank you very much, Subasa. Since it seems like we don't really have a lot of final comments tonight, you may either join the audience or head backstage, whichever you prefer.
5 minutes was a little pushing it, but you survived tonight.
I think it was.
I think it was fine enough because like it wasn't like dragging on. Like it felt like it was like.
It wasn't. I'm teasing her.
Okay. Okay. All right, and now we have our final contestant of the evening. Lunar, please enter the stage whenever you're ready. Alright, Lunar's giving us a preface real quick. This game is so incomplete. I mean, don't tell us that!
Yeah, if you didn't tell us that, we might have just believed it was, like, pretty good, you know?
The moment I posted the event, your Ethernet. Listen, you gotta try and give us a disillusion, okay? Like, you gotta make us believe things.
Yeah, at least try the fake it till you make it method.
Exactly. Don't give up before you even step up on the plate.
Oh.
You know that Valentine's Day costume event? I actually did that like half an hour before the event, including the freaking macro plan.
And you know what? Let me point out one thing real quick about that Glam. Look at it right here. You want your Glam sitting on one of these pedestals, then you participate in these contests, and we will put the winners up here. That's right. These are all winners.
You having fun shaking your can? Oh, okay.
Absolutely. As so. The outfit I was going to show is my favorite, the gendered man. Okay. Oh. Oh, is this lightning? Oh, Sarah. Okay.
That's Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
As soon as I saw the bow with that color scheme.
See, I just because I think they used like a lightning like cosplaying character holding the bow in the shop, which is why I thought lightning. But okay, okay. Forgive me, I'm pulling up the reference again because Sarah's not a character I immediately remember off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
She was in 13-1. She was also pretty much a duo protagonist with Noah in 13-2.
Okay. Yeah, 13-2 I actually like know nothing about.
Oh.
I have only seen 13-1 myself. And then Linear just inform us whenever we're good to start judging.
But if you're talking about specifically 13-1, Sarah, yeah.
Yeah, I do admit that bow is very good.
Mm-hmm. Is that like a mod station one?
Yeah.
Okay.
A bunch of
That
13
makes sense.
weapons I know in the Mog Station.
Yeah, I never seen anyone.
Yes, I'll go ahead first. That pretty much is the best, one of the best at least, chest pieces you can actually pick for that, because she was wearing an inner white shirt with pink, and I suppose that is one of the closest you can get to a quote-unquote gender beta version of it. I could see her wearing that. She happened to be a guy. Although I'm actually surprised that you went also with completely black shorts if you're going to match it. Maybe I was expecting something a little more on the red end, but I could see that working as well. And you just had to bring up it being an unfinished glam, huh? But now that I'm staring at those shoes. I do appreciate you someone out of your way to the effort to even get. Actually, wait, did she? Now I feel like I'm gaslighting myself. Did she wear earrings in 13-1?
It looks like she did, yes.
Her hair covers it so well.
But I know, however...
But yeah, it was good. You did also dye the bow and everything, so. Although, her bow was silver, wasn't it?
It looks like the one Lunar has.
No, it's the same bow that Sarah used.
Yeah,
it's just that this one's like slightly different colored, because like he did dye it compared to the one that it's just the base that she had.
I see.
Hard, you want to?
At the very least, I was able to tell at the start immediately that you were going for an outfit that was inspired off of Sarah, because of the bow with that color scheme.
Yeah. So like, yeah, the bow was the big giveaway for like the Sarah, and I think that's pretty good. Obviously, I'm not the most knowledgeable on 13-2, but I do remember from my limited knowledge of 13, I do remember her, and I could get the vibe. The color is really good. Like, I like the specifically on the jacket. Hang on, I'm hearing my own voice on the stream. Give me a second. Okay. I like you actually went out of the way with the hair and you put in the earrings. I think that looks really nice. Overall, like the set comes together, like even without it. But yeah, I think it's pretty okay. Pretty fun.
Yeah.
As I've been saying a lot tonight.
I mean, hey, if we're saying things are fun, then that's a good thing. You could have changed into a blue alligator earring. I mean, I was gonna say, I know Lunar always uses like the red alligator earrings, regardless of whatever he's
the Lunar special.
That's just a Lunar special, yeah. I think it's cute. I mean, after having to re-look at the character, because I was kind of like, originally my mind like was like, oh, he's going as Lightning with the jacket, and I was like, wait, who's Sarah again? But then now that I'm like looking at them like side by side, I do see Sarah a good bit here. I think it's like cute for a gender band idea. I do see like a lot of like the similarities. Like the bow, I think also really helps out a lot, like the others said. Yeah, I mean, I know I don't have as much to say about here, but like the pink jacket with the white inner shirt. I love the little and looking at her outfit as well. I see why you chose like the Whisper Fine bottoms, because it actually peeks out a little bit through the shoes with the socks and such. I think it's very cute. Feels very Sarah-ish from what I remember of her, especially with the heart brimmings around the socks. Yeah, I think you overall did a pretty solid job, and I like it. I think it came out pretty good. But as a note, Lunar, and I'm telling you this for future references, You gotta fake it till you make it. That will give you a lot more power in these kind of contests.
I kind of get it, like, because like if he was like, "Oh yeah, this is my full glam for Sarah," then it's like, "Oh well, there's parts missing." But then it's like,
But I mean, don't preface that
I
like you're missing stuff. Like
yeah.
again, like that's just
Mhm.
me giving you advice on that. Like I would
Yeah.
just try and sell us on it, you know. Well, Sarah's barely mentioned the she's higher covering entirely. I was singing almost every day. I mean, that's fair. But anyways, thank you very much, Lunar. And then you may either hop backstage or join the audience, whichever you prefer.
Yeah.
Issuing a special box for Christmas. Well, we're not doing a Christmas or a winter glam contest this year. This is the final one, so. But alright, that officially concludes all of our entries for this year and for our final glam contest. So we are going to be beginning the judging during this point in time. If anybody wants to come on stage, I don't know, someone to just show this real fast. If anybody wants to come on stage, show off your glam, what you can do is just go past the Kojin here, walk back on stage, and then walk back on, do like an emote or such to show off what you're wearing, and then just keep it going. It doesn't have to be a Halloween themed glam, it can just be whatever you want to show off, but just please keep it moving, and then we will be back momentarily as we judge you guys. I'll have the music playing once again as we're discussing. So yeah, thank you all very much, and we will be back momentarily as we'll be muted.
And don't be shy. It could be literally anything. It
Yeah,
could
it
be
can
like
literally be
you
anything.
could just be your
Please-
farming
please-
gear.
Yeah, exactly. It can be whatever.
Yeah, just come flex your gear on us
Yep.
in the stream.
Yeah, we will be back momentarily. We're tallying up the points as we speak, so we'll be just a moment longer. Alright, it looks like the points are tallied, and we have the results. So thank you all very much for your patience. And I'm just look at the track real fast. Yeah, we'll play this on loop. This works. Alright. So, thank you once again to everyone who came out and participated. And I mean, I figured it's good for how we're gonna do this. But anyways, we have our points tallied, and I want to, first off, before we announce anything, simply say thank you to everyone who came out tonight. You guys are always awesome for making these events wonderful. To our audience members who came out and joined us. And I hope you guys enjoy these contests. We do these a couple times a year. And I hope that maybe this motivates you to want to participate in the next one, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to be taking maybe some suggestions for themes next year. Hint, hint, twink, wink. Exclamation mark Discord. Join the Discord. Poke me if you have a theme. But I think I've dilly-dallied enough. We have some results to announce. So in third place, we have Adelius. Please come up on stage. Congratulations! So judges, how are we feeling about Adelius' glam as we welcome them up on here? I overall thought their glam was very cute. Very much love the color scheme. Actually, the first one that matches the stage, as I said earlier.
I unironically wanted to inspire somebody, maybe an indie game dev, to use that as a design for literally a modern witch game.
when I saw it come up on stage, I was like, "Oh wow, this is like it already gives me those spooky vibes," and it was already a good plus on my end. So there we go.
Alright. I think that sums it up pretty well. Yeah, congratulations once again on third place. In second place, we have... Listen, I'm going to collect them properly. Yep, Solomon. Congratulations. Second place. Please come up on stage whenever you're ready. So now that we got the king on stage, I mean, personally, this one to me, I felt hit super hard. I love this one. I think Jack is a hilarious character, and he makes such a good rival but a dork at the same time. And I felt
I really need to see that.
Dude, you need to see 5Ds.
Yes, arguably, as much as I love Arc 5, it's the best. 5Ds is still the best one.
Yeah. And then, in first place, it wasn't exactly a huge lead this time, but it was a couple points different, so not a 1 point lead this time, unlike in prior years. So you had a little bit more of a solid ground compared to priors. But in first place, we have the Glamour I'm going to hate putting together the most. Ranston, aka Raven Star Guide. Congratulations on first place.
How does Raven do it every year?
Well, hey, last year was even Baja, to be fair. But yeah, overall, very well comedic, a very well done glam. Very much like sexy slasher vibes. I think it's funny. I think it's great. And my judges obviously agreed with us on that.
The helmet and the weapon together freaking sold me. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so you all know how this works by this point. We're going to do a couple G poses. Audience members, please stick around as well. We'll get you guys up here in just a moment. But I figured we'll do probably... Actually, how do we want to do this? Because usually like we do top 3 with judges, everybody in an audience. But I guess, we can just do 2, I guess, this year. So I'll do myself with the top 4, and then we'll get everybody on here on the next one. So go ahead, top 3, please get your poses ready. Yeah, this was fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. assuming everyone's good, we'll go ahead and hop on the G Plus real quick. Yeah, judges, while I'm doing this, go ahead and give me some commentary. Give me your overall thoughts on the night.
Oh,
Forgive me, I want to fill the air with something and not just have it be silent.
Well, I did like that we got to mix of spooky and cosplay. Sorry.
Oh no, continue. You're in the middle of your sentence.
No, that was kind of it, actually.
Well, okay. Well, I think it was very fun. I liked everybody's glams. Obviously, it's a shame we can't have everyone be a winner, but I loved every glam I saw tonight. They were all unique. They were all different. Something I always worry about at glam contests. I'm like, oh gosh, what if two people are going to do the same thing? It's going to be so rough. Blah blah blah. But everyone had brought something unique to the table. I loved everyone had their own vibe. I don't think a single thing even felt the same vibe wise. Friggin' we had the sexy slasher, we had Jack Atlas, we had a modern goth witch, we had what was it, both of Subasa's cosplays together, I mean outfits together. I especially love the hood on that one. And we had Sarah from Final Fantasy 13. They're all different but all had their own unique take on it, and I thought that's really great.
Even though we had two cosplayers, one was a gender bend, and the other was making a lot of use of their chosen job for their presentation.
Yeah, but actually thinking about it, both the cosplays tonight were tending actually no, Jack. Excuse me, I was gonna say Jack was a gender. I was like, that's not right. I forgot Luna actually plays a male Vera.
Male Vera too pretty.
Yeah, male Vera too pretty. I guess if we can get everybody on stage for the next one, that would be greatly appreciated, including my judges. Yeah, I love doing these every year. I think these are always a fun time to do. I hope everybody continues to enjoy these. And again, if there's questions, comments, or things you just want to say, we'll take feedback. I obviously want to make these better for everyone. And be that with prizing or otherwise, maybe hey, we want a new theme. And also, again, please get your poses ready if you need to.
Yeah, if only we could make these sparkles get closer to the center, or just grow it.
Yeah, also kind of the chat was saying, everything felt unique in terms of, theming. So, it really wasn't we had, a lot of, any real overlap. Because even, the two cosplays we did have were very different in that regard. Also, I'm assuming Tsubasa left because I do not see her here.
Oh, yeah, we're...
Did she, disconnect?
I have no idea. Unless Lunar happens to know, but Tsubasa went to bed. Okay.
Oh, to bed.
Okay. EP times.
That's fair. And of course, I can't forget that my own judges look pretty good, but they always look fashionable.
Of course.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm just a fucking headless horseman.
Hey man, I think the Headless Horseman vibe looks pretty good on you.
I even had my fun as a participant one time. Maybe one of you two should be a participant next time.
Maybe.
No.
I mean, I know Trish wanted to participate this time, but she did have raids, so it would have been fun to see her, like,
I'll rip.
if she could have come back up on stage. Yeah, don't forget, bring your friends. Get more signups. If we were had a couple more people this time, I would have increased the prizing. So if that's motivation enough for you, hint hint, wink wink, grab your friends.
Wow.
Listen to this guy.
Let's-
Yes, it's good. That is fair.
yeah, these are always a great time for me, and I hope that you guys always enjoy them too. I'm gonna hate putting together rings. I'm gonna be real about that.
Good luck.
Reyes and I apologize. You will probably have to wait. Yeah, I guess that does it for now. So taking the third fight. I guess, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can just get it from third.
But that's always I have to clear the third fight.
Just get it from third,
Yeah,
I say.
just clear the third
Surely.
fight.
Surely.
Like get a top
As
piece.
if I've even bothered with the tier.
Like get a gear piece for a job that's even better than your actual main job. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
My item level is like, or at least on my mage, my item level is still like, whatever, 105, I think.
I'm at,
It's not relevant to me much this expansion.
I'm at 719. And what Dancer at 707 on Viper.
Oh yeah, that is a good thing. Like this is like considered a very easy tier. I feel like for the most part. So you know, at least you can get that practice in whenever you feel like doing it.
I don't
Unless you
know.
wait for next year. I don't know. You want to play it?
I might wait at least until the weekly is done and then potentially start it because I also have to get the hood anyways.
Well, the hood is. I mean, that's last.
That's all. Yeah, but I still have to
expansion.
go and get it. Is the point. But
It's
anyway.
Abyssos too, so that's the second. That's like the second tier. That shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. But anyways, I guess with that, thank you all very much. You guys are awesome, and I love having you guys here once again. I hope this was fun for you guys this year as much as it was for us again this year. This is the final game contest of the year, like I said. We'll be back next year. So if you guys have themes or like things that you really want to see, please let us know. Potentially looking to mix things up a little bit, depending on feedback and all that. And again, even if you don't want to participate and want to hang out, we got a lot of seating down here. And when the housing changes come, oh boy, do I want to do some cool stuff.
Thank you.
Also, Litter, thank you so much for
It
the
was
5
life.
biddies. I appreciate it. Oh, also, before I forget, speaking of Ranston winning, I need to give a big shout out real fast to Ranston because he met our donation goal right before the stream started for a new Switch dock. So,
Oh,
thank you very much, Ranston, because for people who didn't know, mine was broken. So I was unable to play Switch games on stream for a while. I had physically no way to do it, so we'll be buying a new Switch dock very soon. But thank you very much for that, Ranston. I greatly appreciate it. And the new donation calls for Card Shop Simulator, if you guys like that series a lot. But yeah. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And again, I just felt it was appropriate to at least do that now, if nowhere else. Any final comments from the judges?
good job.
Yeah. I loved every Glam tonight.
And I appreciate nobody exceeding 5 minutes. Their presentation. Thank you for
Ooh.
respecting our time.
That not just our time, but the other contestants' time and the audience's time.
Yeah, and the audience.
Like,
Dude, now I can go play Shadow Generations.
yeah, you can. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. And don't worry, Ranson, I won't avoid you from Mario Party. Speaking of, with the new dog, I will be getting Jamboree hopefully soon because I haven't spent the rest of my Amazon gift card for my birthday. So yeah, we'll be getting all that soon. But yeah, thank you all very much. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to hop in the Discord.
Do the little bunny hop.
Yeah, do the little bunny hop. Get in there. It's free. And if you're sub, then you can join the Discord and get all your emotes on any other Discord. Speaking
Wow,
of,
are we making this joke with Vieira in the audience?
speaking of, there is still a promotion right now for Twitch where if you are subbed to the channel, it does not include Prime subs or renewal subs, but you can get a couple free months of Nitro if you're subbed to the channel whenever we're live, so consider that. And we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, for some going back into Alex for Blue Mage rating. That's it for me. Thank you all very much. Love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. For the top 3, please stick around for a moment. I'll be handing out your prices after stream. And then, yeah, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, friends.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.